everyone! What's up? How goes? Safari week is almost over. Am I gonna walk away with nothing, chat? It's not looking so good. It's not looking so good. Oh boy, this song's very loud. Here's the vibe for tonight, chat. The playlist I have open is video game music to drive recklessly to. We're gonna drive recklessly through the Safari Zone. Gotta go fast. I feel like I feel like a little bit like again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is 20 years old, so little Karibo's been watching back some of the episodes, and I feel like Tristan and Joey and Taya, this crappy tournament arc is almost over. Alright, let's see what the marsh will show us tonight, chat. Anything spicy? Okay, Psyduck, okay. Staravia, less spicy, less spicy. Also, I accidentally hit the button. I hit my button in Shining Pearl, so I gotta not count. Okay, we got Execute back. That's alright. Also, hold on. OBS updated, and every time OBS updates, chat, shit just goes crazy. Okay. It's like, oh, you updated. Would you like us to change your entire dock? No, actually, no, I would not. Oh, Gulpin's back! Good. We're heading right there. Oh, Roselia! That's fun. Roselia again. It's been all Badoo. Roselia, I guess, is a little bit more interesting. Are most Pokemon that were given babies rare Pokemon? I guess you can find, like, Toxtricity easily these days, but I feel like Jinx is uncommon, Magmar, Electabuzz. Okay, we're gonna go find Gulpin, chat. It's not all bad. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Listen, if you're participating in Safari Week, chat, I hope your luck's going better than mine. My luck is stinky. Okay, where was that? I think it was right here. I think that screenshot of Gulpin was right here. Okay, let me get an encounter in Leaf Green real quick. Trash, yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Actually, we need to get an encounter. I'm just not going to count it. Yes, Booper is not prepared. Ta-da! Now we're prepared. Okay, we should be good to go now, chat. So we're still looking for Parasect and I guess Gulpin are my two biggest wants, hopes, dreams. Listen, Venonat, I'd be happy with you too. Listen, Venonat. The marsh is so dark. I guess because does it actively change during the nighttime? Does it get darker in here? I haven't even noticed. I mean, it certainly does in the battle screen. Well, we're gonna officially get above 3,000 tonight. So leaf green is pretty high in numbers since the last shiny now. I mean, we're not counting the power plant, but what was I on the power plant? 4K. So we'd be at around 7K right now without a shiny in leaf green. Preposterous. Do I have any of the pitch black set? I do not, no. I just don't really have much interest in Pokemon cards at the moment. It just kind of has a foul aura to it. I mean, maybe I'll pick some of the anniversary setup if I can. Although I've seen... Hold on. You just reminded me of something I wanted to talk about tonight. You just reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about tonight. I have to... There's no way this is real, right? There is no way. Maybe some of you guys have seen this going around. There's no way this Mew card is real, right? Like, please tell me no. Please tell me this is not actually a real card. That is the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life. There's no way. Chat, tell me it ain't so. I refuse to believe this stanky thing is real. It's so ugly. Mew was like, just fuck my shit up, fam. I mean, the set comes out in a few days, so I guess we'll find out for real in a few days. But I personally cannot believe that this is a real card. I'm sorry, I can't. There's just something fundamentally wrong with it. I don't think it's numbered correctly either. I saw people talk about how it's missing a few crucial things. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna personally just hope it's not real, because oh my god. What the hell is that, chat? Good gravy. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Ooh, you got some mallow cream pumpkins. Yum. That sounds so good. That Mew can't be real. I refuse to believe it, chat. I've seen it like a million times today, too. I mean, people in Pokemon TCG are always lying. If it's not some tacky AI edit, it's somebody trying to do like a fake leak and be like, yeah, guys, it's totally real. Look at this Mew. Totally real, you guys. Oh, my Outbreak is Skitty in Shining Pearl. That's fun. Oh, I did see the Krispy Kreme donuts. That's crazy because I don't have a Krispy Kreme by me anymore. I mean, I refuse to believe that Mew is real. It is... That might be a series freaking low point if it is. Hey, the 90 stream streak! Like, I don't... They might have lost their damn minds if that's a real card. Okay. I love this song, but I'm gonna skip it. I hope whatever Sonic game comes next has the same quality music that Frontiers had. That's one of the best parts about Frontiers. Yeah, it's so tacky looking! It's so... I don't even know how to describe... Gaudy? It's really gaudy? Yeah, this comment has it, Chris. If you're just joining chat, we've been debating whether this Mew card going around is real or not, and I refuse to believe it's real. Look at it! Just look at it! It looks like the printer, like, malfunctioned. Something went amiss here. I refuse to believe it simply because of how ugly it is. Yeah, with the card. I I just said that. I just said that. Yeah, it does look like a Topps card. That person, Thomas, is right. There's no way. Hey, the 20 stream streak. Yeah, Mew is sick. Mew has some sort of disease that turns it green. What's up, everybody? We are in the final days of Safari Week. I still got nothing. Yeah, the Mew ate the diarrhea lettuce. This Mew is green for an amazing reason. My boy Gulpin's back in the zone. So Parasect and Gulpin are my two most wanted mons. I need to charge my phone. It's at 62%. I might as well. Yeah, it's like Mew is from like Fallout. It's irradiated. Something is just wrong with that Mew. What if you combined Mew and uranium? I mean, I already think the... Is there a name for the special Mew cards in the anniversary set that are kind of like... I don't even know how to describe them. But even those I'm kind of like lukewarm on. Yeah, Pokemon Uranium official crossover. Mew ate it all. Mew ate all the uranium like a delicious, tasty treat. The sire. Sister sire. Hey, the 7 stream streak. Everybody streaking. Oh, Hoo-Hoot's back, too. Oh, yeah, it also doesn't... This hideous card, it doesn't have that stamp on it, chat. I saw somebody point that out. Yeah, it doesn't have that anniversary Pikachu head stamp on it. This is not real, chat. There's no way. This is not a real card. This is somebody's elaborate prank. This is somebody's elaborate prank. Yeah, that's an Etsy card. That's a proxy. Why do all proxies look like that too? If you've ever seen Pokemon proxy cards, they're usually like gold. Because I think a lot of people buy them from like Temu or AliExpress and resell them. People have gotten their hands on the set though. I've seen people opening packs. Which, how do Pokemon sets always break street date? That happens every time now. Oh, hey, there's Parasect. I feel like that seriously happens every time now. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I think that, if you're just joining chat, we're talking about... No, wait, that's my own stream. We're talking about the legitimacy of this extremely hideous Mew card. What lighting would this even look good? It's just an abomination. Ooh, a rare Sonic, what is this, Sonic? Is this from the first Sonic Riders or the second one? I think it's from Zero Gravity. People don't give the Sonic Rider games their flowers. They have some great music in them. The card has HP, 60 HP. Yeah, that is quite bad. I don't know, I very, very, very loosely follow the Pokemon TCG, and the cards that become really good in the TCG are all over the place. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Pogo, where just the most random thing is really competitive, like the Badoo with its pollen. Got some cheesecake, nice. Everybody's got a tasty, tasty treat. Oh, Bubble Mew. That's the, you know, the most annoying thing about scalpers, chat, is they keep trying to coin these names for all these cards. We got Moonbreon. We got Bubble Mew. And now every time there's a big new chase card out, I see a million Pokemon accounts on Twitter that are like trying to give it a cutesy nickname. Like everybody wants to be the first one to coin the cutesy nickname. Like, it just can't be Umbreon or Mew. It has to be Bubble Mew. Moonbreon. Only using Game Trade, GIF, Game Corner Pokemon. That's fun. Yeah, 60 HP would be low if it was a competitive card in Pokemon Pocket. That's very low. Which, when is Pocket updating? When is that update where they're gonna add the pity system? Hopefully it doesn't take them till next year to update the game like the last big update did. It's always Umbreon, Galaxy. Umbreon is the most popular evolution. I think Arita's... Is it E-Reader? There's an Umbreon that he drew a long time ago that's probably my favorite Umbreon card. Or like the Neo era Umbreons. Those are some good ones too. Yeah, maybe... Who would be the second most popular Eevee? I think you could make a case for Sylveon. It's not Espeon. I think you could definitely make a case for Sylveon. There's a big Pocket update on the 28th. Okay, good. That's soon then, at least. Yeah, the original three, I mean, Flareon might be in the middle somewhere, but yeah, Vaporeon, I think Jolteon's quite popular too. And I don't know about Leafeon and Glaceon, where they would be. I mean, they're all, every single one of those Pokemon is very popular. There's no obscure Eevee evolution. That's preposterous. That doesn't exist. They're all very, very popular. Imagine if they left out Eevee evolutions like they did not having like Blastoise and Venusaur when they had Charizard. It's like, okay, this time we'll give them, you can have Flareon, Leafeon, Jolteon, and that's it. No more. Clefable learns no new moves in Gen 3. Yeah, stone evolutions are rough. Oh, we're getting 36 hourglasses after the update. Oh, they shouldn't have. Wow. Such generosity. Flareon's always last few because Arcanine exists. Yeah, there is a lot of fire competition in Gen 1. Gen 1 has some great fire types. It might be one of the better generations for fire types, if we're being real. Like Arcanine, Ninetales, just those two alone are so good. Gengar cards are typical. Yes, I think there is a new Gengar card in the anniversary set Galaxy that the scalpers are probably gonna be hundreds of dollars. I think each pack has a rare card in it, though. So maybe if they're not that rare, there won't be high prices, or maybe that's extreme cope from me. Maybe that's extreme cope for me. What's up, Purple Pikmin? Yeah, Moltres too. Moltres is another good one. I mean, I do like Flareon. Flareon has a lot of personality, especially in like Pokemon Stadium. Flareon was very sassy in Pokemon Stadium. It always makes me think of that Little Mermaid comic. But Mr. Lemon Demon himself. Yeah, Magmar is so cool. I wish we had more Magmars in Pokemon. Just a neat kind of monster guy. Yeah, Rapidash, that's true as well. Man, what happened? We used to have fire types growing on trees. We used to have a plethora of amazing fire types. In a single generation, what happened? Oh, you think it's gonna be bad, Purple Pikmin? I hope they can print a lot of it, but I don't really have faith in TPCI. I mean, they never... I was not done with the black and white sets. I really wanted to see more of the black and white set that came out last year, and they just, like, not printed it again. I've never seen it for sale again. That was one of my favorite sets that they've released in a long time. And I barely got to buy any of it. How many fire types does Alola have? I mean, Incineroar's definitely the king. Alolan Marowak? Turt? Hootsufa. Oh yeah, Salazzle. One Oricorio, that's true. Oh, yeah, Beta Infernape. They tried to go too baboon with it. Which, speaking of the beta designs, chat, I did cut out the segment where we talked about it on stream. If you want to see any of those designs, we talked about them a bunch. Actually gonna pin this. There we go. Bothers you that we never got a winged evolution of Rapidash? Galarian Rapidash is one of the Pokemon that has let me down the most. There's not many Pokemon that they've given a form and I've been so disappointed by. Galarian Rapidash should have been an Alicorn, a Pegasus, and a Unicorn. Seriously, I was thinking about that the other day. There really is not a long list of Pokemon that have really disappointed me or Pokemon that I really truly don't like. It's a very small list. Which, considering how many Pokemon there are overall, I feel like is pretty impressive. Like, there's a lot more, like, if I think about similar franchises, like, there's a lot of Digimon I can't stand. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters that I think are ugly, too. I think Pokemon might have the most winners overall. Yeah, Blacephalon. My boy. Alola Momola. I think the most disappointing Gen 5 Pokemon for me is Unfezant. That is just such a... Why? Why? Ooh, we're living and learning. Oh, Wiglet's a disappointment. It's kind of just like, yeah, I guess that's a long Wiglet. Like, sure, I guess. Again, great song, but I don't like lyric songs. I don't like talking over lyrical songs. How will Z Megas be in the next season of Champions? We've been talking about that, and to be honest, I have no idea. Yeah, speaking of Pokemon. I used Mr. Mime to try to help catch Vulpix, because Mr. Mime has soundproof and Vulpix gets roar. So I had to be careful of that. I've always been fond of Mr. Mime. I love the Gen 1 humanoid Pokemon that a lot of people hate on. They're fun. We were robbed, Galaxy. We could have gotten a really sick Swellow evolution. We were robbed. I mean, if you want a hot take, chat. If you want a hot take, I don't think I would have shed any tears if they eradicated Starly and gave us that instead. I mean, I like Staraptor, but Starly and Staravia are Pokemon that exist. You hate some of those male and female form, Unfezant, Oinkologne, yes. I think Jellicent's an obnoxious one too. But then again, not a lot of people think about Jellicent. I think 6 was the gen where they actually pulled off the most successful ones. We got Meowstic and Pyroar. I almost thought that Swellow evolution could be Steel. It almost looked a bit armored to me. Imagine if we could have gotten like a Corviknight all the way back in Gen 4. When are they gonna revisit Hoot Hoot and Noctowl? You know what would be kind of neat for Noctowl is if you kind of I don't know why I guess because I've been watching so much Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge lately, but turn it into, like, a sage. Turn it into, like, a wise wizard kind of vibe. That would be cool. What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, we're almost at 3K. I haven't found a single frickin' thing in either of these places yet, unfortunately. Bust. And it does not make me feel good. I've been waiting for them to give Xatu something, too. Funny news stories. We debated on the legitimacy of this hideous Mew card earlier. Which I refuse to believe this thing is real. It's so hideous. But besides that, it doesn't seem like much has been going on. Anybody been playing Splatoon Raiders? Has that still been fun? I mean, there's been a bunch of, like, Comic-Con shit. Ryan Gosling is gonna be Ghost Rider. Shame they had to drag him down in the MCU mud. Yeah, the owl from Ocarina of Time. I'm quite fond of Sigalith. I feel like they have good synergy with each other. You think that's an awful choice? Speaking of awful things, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the new Aang movie today because I think it officially came out. People don't seem to be very impressed by it. I have not watched it yet. I almost want to watch it just because I'm curious to see how bad it actually is. Is everyone correct, or are they being too harsh? Oh my god, you're right. Is now the new Ghost Rider? That's insane. Pre-ordered Castlevania for Switch and PlayStation. Nice. Yeah, I don't have Paramount Plus. I'm just gonna rev up Putlocker. I know, I'm getting... There has been rumors, chat, which I've seen conflicting things. I've seen some people say that we're gonna just get a Pro Controller that's Ocarina of Time remake themed, and I've seen some sources say that we're gonna get both a Pro Controller and a Switch 2 console. So I don't know what the truth is. I don't know what's going on. Man, it's so bleak to be an Avatar fan right now. Oh boy. You're only confident in new Ocarina amiibo. That's right. We could get some Ocarina remake amiibo too. How would that look though? How would they handle like realistic Unreal Engine 5 Link amiibo? They're gonna look like Leon and Grace for the Resident Evil 9 amiibo. Cora fucked the world. They've done her so dirty. I saw a tweet today that I felt validated by, where it's like, Cora is actually an interesting and fun character. It's all her dog shit side crew that's the worst. True! Truth nuke. It's Nintendo, they're gonna be stupid and do neither. Why does every Zelda console have to be so overwhelmingly gold? I'm just not a gold person, hence the fact that my name is Silver. You know, hence the silver and all. I've actually never bought a Zelda console. Never. And I'm probably not gonna start even if they come out with one for Ocarina Remake, because, like, I don't want to drop $500 on a Switch 2 when I have a perfectly working Switch 2 right now. I will probably feel some FOMO though. I'll be real with you, Chad. I'll feel some FOMO if it looks nice. If it's ugly, then Nintendo's gonna save me. The gold rares from Yu-Gi-Oh make me puke because I pulled there was one that I had and I put it in a sleeve and the gold plating chipped right off the card. I still think about that. I was flabbergasted and pissed. That gold plating on those cards is fragile as shit. Did the Raichu Y hype die in Champions? Yes, definitely. You'll still see it because I still think Raichu Y is good, decent. But yes, they've definitely, it's so frail, unfortunately. It's very frail. Yeah, see, Forest Green, I would be on board. If it was Forest Green, I'd be like, you have my attention. But they're always gold. You felt like it was overshadowed by Staraptor? In doubles, I think absolutely. In singles, I think you'll still see more Raichu Y than Staraptor. It's one of those megas where you know exactly what it's gonna do. Yeah, even the Majora 3DS console was gold. Yep, that might have been one of their worst ones. Like, Majora has so many good purples. Alright, about to hit 3K. And then you never see Raichu X in singles at all. I've never seen it. Boom. 3,000. Damn it, dude. Where's my shiny? Oh, I did have the Ocarina Gold cart back in the day. I do have some fondness for that. Yeah, too bad I didn't just summon a shiny. That would have been great. The clip would have gone triple platinum. What's up, Hatman? I guess you guys are right. They've been doing the gold stuff, the gold theme with Zelda for many, many, many years, haven't they? Yeah, I've seen some people claiming that we're just going to get a Pro Controller and there's not going to be a console, and I've seen some people say that we're supposed to get both. So, who knows? An Iron Defense Appleton? Oh. That's insane. Yeah, it's the Triforce. It's the Triforce. It's gold because triangle's yellow. You still have time to buy a Switch 2, $50 cheaper, chat. I think it increases in September? But if Nintendo releases a new console, it'll absolutely be just flat 500. I wish Farfetch was available to catch in-game. I would have loved to have shiny hunted it. September 1st. Ugh. That's crazy. I wonder if that's gonna be Nintendo's only price hike, or are we gonna get another one next year? Have they announced a price increase on the Pro controller? I genuinely don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. I do highly recommend the Switch 2 Pro controller though, chat. It's the nicest controller I've ever had. It's a very nice premium controller, which it is expensive, but it feels premium. I was just gonna Google something, I can't remember what I was gonna Google. Nah, you can't catch Farfetch'd in the wild, unfortunately. You'd have to hatch it. The battery life on it is so impressive. Oh, you got the Requiem one? That's sick. It has this really pleasant matte touch to it. It's just a very nice controller. It connects instantly. It charges quickly. It has a great battery life. It's the perfect size, too. Like, some controllers feel a little too bulky, a little too heavy. It's not too heavy. It's nice and light. I'd even go as far to say. But yeah, if you can pick up a Pro controller for the Switch 2, it's super nice. The only thing that is missing, which of course it would never have, is turbo. Yeah, the buttons aren't clicky at all, exactly. I never even had a Pro controller for the Switch 1. This was the first time where I was like, yeah, I should probably invest in an actually nice controller. Because I was just using like third-party shit ones. Only have Bulbasaur. When you're training one Pokemon though, they get levels very quickly, so you'll actually probably be overpowered. I honestly, one of these days I am gonna buy like one of the nicer turbo controllers that you can program from your computer. It's very nice to have a turbo controller. Especially when ZA came out. There were so many nice instances to use a turbo controller for that game. Like farming for the shiny charm. You got a Psyduck in the Great Marsh, 153 encounters. Nice! My Psyducks are protesting. Yeah, bench resetting, it's so easy if you have a turbo controller. I've been wanting to replace these third-party Joy-Cons I got for my Switch 1 because they don't charge fully anymore. There's just something wrong with them. For Chikorita, nice. Love an autumnal Chikorita. The Execute in the middle looks so serious. Like, don't mess with him. That Execute's not here to play. Aw, Meryl's so cute. Meryl's a great water type. If you're playing through Fire Red Leaf Green, chat, I big time recommend Strategy Wiki. It's a great resource. I'm pretty sure you could catch Golduck if you wanted. But you get access to Psyduck a lot earlier. What if I just left and went to go shiny hunt Skitty right now? I've already gotten enough Skitty and Shining Pearl. That's pretty much the only game you can shiny hunt it in. Skitty's been gone for a long time. Where's Skitty been, chat? Missing in action. Meow. Yeah, it's like Game Freak is like, oh, we're dog people now. Here's 500 new dog Pokemon. Dog Pokemon only. Seriously, where's Glameow? What happened to Glameow? I think PLA was the game to finally give me Glameow. Am I gonna get copyright claimed for this, Mr. Fox? Yeah, we did get Sprigatito. Now that we know Game Freak picks popular animals only for the starters, which that makes sense. Unfortunately. But they were like, okay, ducks are super popular. Yeah, everything has to be bipedal now. Which is such a shame. Like, I want a big monstery boy like Venusaur again. Like, it doesn't even feel like they'd give us a Torterra anymore these days. Like, even Torterra is a step too far now. Everything has to be a little skinny, furry, bipedal cat person now. Yeah, I wish Skeleturge was actually a little bit bigger. Every time I see Skeleturge in battle, I'm like, why are you so small? Why are you so small? You should be like Feraligatr size. You should be a large lad. You wish Skeleturge didn't look like a robot? I see a lot of people saying Skeleturge is too clown-like for them. Wonder if they talked about Feraligatr when they made Fuecoco, or were deciding on Fuecoco. Yeah, remember that period in like the 2000s when there was like a penguin movie every year for like 2 years straight? Like multiple penguin movies. And yet we have what? Delibird, Piplup-Line, Eskew? Iron Bundle, which is just Robot Delibird? So few penguinos. Surf's Up's the best one. Cody this, Cody that. March of the Penguins. Happy Feet just makes me think of the krill. Just makes me think of the krill in that movie. Were they shrimps, krill, little guys? Little guys. He made a you know it's bullshit vid on the Penguin movies. That's so funny. Even James Rolfe noticed. Even the angry video game nerd noticed. Man, I used to love those. You know what's bullshit? I love that series from him. It's really a shame he started working with all those awful Screenwave people. If I had a nickel for every time a YouTuber got too big and started hiring or moved to like New York or LA and their content went down in quality, I'd have lots of nickels. A whole bunch of them. Mega Gyarados, big shrimpin'. On printers, there's something just deeply wrong with printers, and I'm not sure what it is, but there's just something wrong with every single printer. They're made with some sort of underworld technology or something. North Dakota. The new hub of content. Oh, is there a new symbol? I was messing around with Twitch alerts because Twitch is telling me that I can get 2 extra animated emote slots if I use their frickin' alert system, which I just use Stream Elements. So we'll see if that ends up happening or not. I have just an old Canon printer, and I just get, like, third-party ink cartridges off of Amazon. Little pro tip, if you're unfortunately having to deal with printers a lot, you can just get third-party cheap cartridges from many different websites. I do that for a few things. Replacement toothbrush heads I get cheap on Amazon too. For my, what the hell is it called? Sonicare toothbrush. It's like, I'm not paying for those expensive brand ones. If you ever need like a refill for something, chat, look up like third-party ones. You might be able to get a better deal. And it comes in like a pack of 10 and I can just stash them away and change them whenever they get gross. Yeah, it's just bristles. Exactly. Exactly. The worst part about printers is all the bullshit, like, bloatware software they want to install on your PC. It's like, if I have to print anything, I just do it from my phone, so I can print from the app. It's like, printers still send you, like, CDs. They're like, download this CD. You have to have the stupid app installed. That's so annoying. Your monitor installed software on your computer. The worst is when you get a new phone and then you have like 100,000 apps from your carrier that you're never going to use. It's like, oh, thanks, T-Mobile, AT&T, for 900 apps I don't want or need. Don't help you brush better. Teeth are some bullshit, chat. Just a million ways in which they can things can go wrong. Yes, and dental insurance is usually a lot worse than your regular health insurance. It's like, oh, I guess, I feel like eye insurance is also kind of suspect. Eyes and teeth, I guess they don't count. Who needs those? Who needs those? It's especially bad when you need, like, specific glasses. Or, like, bifocals or something. I don't know how anyone affords anything. I get my glasses from, like, Firmoo. I've gotten them from Zenny before. I mean, if you buy them from the actual eye care place, they're gonna be hundreds of dollars. I need to get a better water flosser, like a water pick. I mean, I don't have a water pick. That's actually a brand name. I just have this, like, cheap-ass probably drop shipped one I got from Amazon for like a Prime Day deal for like 10 bucks. Seriously, flossing is evil. I mean, I do it because I've gotten cavities between teeth before. I've paid the ultimate price. In fact, I think I need to get... I need to go to the dentist, chat. I don't want to, though. I've been putting it off. Wah. Oh, you got it through Costco? Nice. Yeah, I watch there's a YouTube vlogger I watch, and she's a dentist, and the whole time I'm thinking, man, she's probably making big bucks. She's making that big stacks. Oh, you went to the dentist on Monday. I'm scared I'm gonna be told I need a root canal. Because that's what happened before, where I had like a cavity between the teeth. My upper molars. And boy, is that not a fun experience. Not to mention that's like base 800 if your insurance doesn't cover it. I have, not fillings, sealants? I got my teeth sealed, too, when I was a teenager. But I guess fat all that will do for between your teeth. Your teeth are crooked, your parents never thought to get you braces at a young age. Yeah. I have a tooth that kind of sticks out a little bit on my right side. I mean, it doesn't... I don't know, I go through phases where it bothers me, and sometimes I've seen enlightenment and I accept it. I go through phases with it. I have an overbite, unfortunately, which sucks. It's not a huge overbite, but... Like, I probably wish, like, I had braces as a kid. I feel like all the dentists I went to when I was a kid were horrible. Like, there was this place that I went to get a teeth cleaning, and I swear the guy, like, didn't give a shit. And it was over in, like, 10 minutes. I feel like it's really easy to accidentally get a really shitty dentist. I know some family members that have some nasty stories too. Also, heads up, chat, ads are gonna play on the Twitch side. Ad warning. I will admit, I've seen a few videos of like dentist... What would it even be, like, plaque? Is it plaque? Where they have, like, a severe amount of it. I've watched a few dental cleanings before. See, that looks like fun. That makes me wish I was a dentist. That would probably be so satisfying to carve out all that plaque and reveal their teeth. Underneath all the plaque. Yeah, power wash simulator. I mean, there's also a part of that that's kind of sad, too, because it's like, oh, geez, these patients have been living with this for a long time. That's sad. Yeah, it's like the plaque receded their gums, and their teeth are in there hanging on by a thread. Yeah, they used to fill cavities with metal. Which is... How has it taken this long for dentistry to kind of catch up? That feels so archaic. Are they... They're mercury fillings? Or at least I think they used to be? Which... I don't know what the hell that we're talking about right now, but that reminds me of a story where... I think it was in Georgia. One of the guys who was running a funeral home had, like, a mental breakdown. And they think it's because he was huffing mercury from all the cremations that he was doing. Yeah, so don't huff mercury, chat. Not good for you. Very bad. Don't do that. Don't inhale metals. Not great. Not great. How does having veneers feel? To me, that always seemed kind of... Like, do they shave all your natural teeth down and just cap them? I guess that is what a veneer is. You gotta have big bucks to get veneers, though. That's like what influencers and celebrities get. Although, a lot of them go way too white. Sometimes it's like Inspector Gadget's evil clone. It's horrendous looking. It's like botched plastic surgery in my eyes. It's like all you can see are your fake teeth. Hey, Fearow is a great Pokemon. Fearow can learn Drill Peck. It's not a bad choice. I actually think it's more of a fun choice than Pidgeot. Oh hey, there's a Chansey. I'll try to catch it. So I think it's bait. I've been getting down some rabbit holes lately, chat, of like the gray market. And it's insane what you can just buy online, truly. Oh, Chansey said goodbye. That's fair. They walked into a pole? Oh, that's brutal. Where your teeth fall out. That's so evil. Why would your brain conjure such evil imagery? Also, I've looked at a lot of like gray market. It's like peptides and like injectable things like that, like GLP-1s. Do they have like, I think there's like GLP-3s now. But the way people on TikTok talk about them is so obnoxious. They call needles noodles. You're like, oh, my peppers and my noodles. It's just so juvenile. Everything is so juvenile now. You want to take your noodle. See, that's where they lose me, chat. They could have like the cure to everything in a peptide. But I don't think I could inject myself. Needles are scary. Or should I say noodles? I don't know, like, just censor your, like, literally just put, like, a beep in there instead of saying noodle. Like, please. Or just spell out Needle. Also, I was watching a woman demonstrate how to do it, and she literally took her alcohol wipe on the sterile head of the needle. It's like, these people don't have a clue what they're talking about. Ugh. The needle head's already sterile. Don't touch it. What are you doing? Unalive. Noodle. I actually have ordered a few. I don't know. Is ordering from India considered the gray market? It sounds so serious. But I actually have ordered some skincare from there before. Because you have to have a prescription for retinols. You might need it for azelaic acid too. I'm not sure. I just get mine from India and it's super cheap. It arrives and it works great. I hate getting blood drawn. That's the worst for me. Especially when you have to fast. So all the blood leaving your body makes you feel quite bad. Green stuff. Coca-Cola, that's that's horrendous. I mean, some people even do, like, Botox and stuff at home, and that's crazy to me. Like, I don't think I could inject a needle under my eyes. Ugh! Oy, 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 oy. Can any of you beat my record, chat? At one point I had 19 vials of blood drawn. I'm surprised I had anything left. But you know, it was one of the more calmer blood draws I've had because I was actually laying down. Laying down makes it a lot easier than when you're sitting up. Dr. Acula. I had one phlebotomist when I was a kid that failed trying to get it from my arm and then wanted to get it from my hand. That didn't go over well. That didn't go over well at all. But you know what? I remember that so well because I think I pulled like a Mew e-reader card because I got some Pokemon cards because Doctor's scary. And I remember looking at my e-reader cards and being like, wow. Was it worth it? Probably not. But I got some cool Pokemon cards. Yeah, this doctor just, this phlebotomist was just god-awful with children. Like, it was pissed. I was there in my dad's lab, and my dad was getting mad. Oh, I've had them do the, oh, your veins are so blah, blah, blah. Man, the worst part about getting your blood drawn is when they put that stupid band around your arm. Ugh. To make your veins pop out. Oh, and then they like touch. I'm like making myself woozy. I'm gonna pass out right now. Oh no. One time I had to have smelling salts. I was a little too woos. And they brought out the smelling salts, so now I know what it's like to be Hirayama. Yeah, they can test for it. There's a lot of, like, just individual labs that you can go to now, like Quest and a few others, where you could just, like, order your own tests and get your blood drawn and just look at your own tests if you so desired. You could test your hormones, you could test anything you wanted to. The cotton with the tape. Ugh, and then you smell all the rubbing alcohol. Wow, chat's been to the dentist a million times this week and you're all getting your blood drawn? Oh, you stepped on a broken light bulb? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I had, have I ever told this story before? When I was a kid, I had this, like, really shitty... It was like a shelf from, like, a Target or a Walmart. It just made of, like, particle board, and I had the bright idea to stand on it to hang something up. And wouldn't you know, I fell off of it, and the screw cut my leg. My leg! I didn't mean to say it like that. That just naturally happened. My leg! And that MF bled so bad. I remember sitting on the toilet in the bathroom with my mom, just feeling so woozy. And then I had to get stitches. Oh, that sucked. I hate stitches. No tetanus shot. At least, thankfully. But yeah, you think back to that, to stupid stuff you did as a kid, and you're like, what the hell? Why did you do that? That was such a preventable thing, you idiot. Why did you do that? I can't believe you've done this. It was like instant regret. Cracked your head jumping on the bed and hit the metal frame. Oh no. Choked on a penny. When I was a little kid, I stuffed a dandelion up my nose. That had to be pulled out with tweezers. How do kids survive? Good lord. I was saving it for later. To throw sand and see it explode. I was keeping it for later. That's my flower. Choked on an Easter egg. Touch the curling iron. Man, I've always been a bit intimidated by curling irons. I mean, maybe because I'm just so, in general, hair challenged. Can't curl my hair for shit. But they're so hot. It's scary. What's up, Jennifer? Stapled your thumb. Ow. That sounds like a big ow. It melted a plastic hole into the tub she rested it on. Damn. I mean, those things can get like 400 plus degrees. They're no joke. They are no joke. Not to mention all the damage they actually do to your hair if you don't wear like a heat protectant, and even then. What the hell is this song? Oh, this is from Daytona. Daytona! This feels like appropriate music for the conversation. Do 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 do. Touching the end of a hot glue gun. Man, those hot glue guns can get super duper warm too. Ow. That would hurt. I've accidentally... I wouldn't say burnt, just like you touch it for like a 0.5 seconds and then you go ow. Didn't leave like a lasting burn or anything, but I've occasionally struggled with my air fryer. Air fryer struggles. It's because the freaking basket! Ugh. Can they invent an air fryer where the basket doesn't fall out every time you try to dump your food out? Eight pencils. Yummy pencils. I feel like every time you use hot glue, like, a burn is just inevitable. Like, that's just the nature of hot glue guns. They be like that. Eight erasers. Get food out of the air fryer. The basket has holes in it too, so sometimes if I cook like fries, I have to actively get the tray out to rescue the fallen fries. Probably the thing that I think about that could have gone the worst when I was a kid. I still think about this and cringe. It was back when the Pokemon Center was around during like Gen 3 online, because it came back, or it was there and then it disappeared for a few years before it relaunched and became our modern Pokemon Center online. But I got a package from there, and in my haste, I got like a shitty kitchen knife. And don't ever cut towards yourself, kids. It slipped from my hand and I almost stabbed my eye. I like ended up getting a little cut in the corner of like near the bridge of my nose. So I was an inch away from true disaster. Even as a kid, I was like, oh shit. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I was like Hagrid. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Like, imagine if it was like actually a sharp knife and not like a dull, crappy kitchen knife. I've never had nice kitchen knives. They've always been like just a cheap set at like a Target or a Kmart or something. But yeah, that's a certifiable oh god, yikes moment when I was a kid. I got better. Oh, the cheese oh, that made my knees hurt. Oh, cheese graters are nasty. One of my best kitchen purchases has been a standing cheese grater. It was only like $15 or $20. And it's so much nicer than like the metal ones you have to hold. Oh, you just wanted some hash browns. I mean, it's easier to grate like a brick of cheese when it's a stationary thing on the kitchen counter. Yes, it did need to sit. Fresh cheese is so much better than bagged cheese, chat. It's usually cheaper too. You can just get a brick of cheese and it's not as expensive as the bag stuff, which is all coated in starch, so it doesn't become cheese ball. No one wants cheese ball. Nobody wants a cheese ball. This is it. This is the one I have. It looks like it's this green one. It's although I have it in yellow. It's yellow for cheese, but that's what it looks like. And it has these the things in the back are like different sizes. So if you wanted skinnier cheese or bigger cheeses, and you push the block through the top and then turn the crank. Yeah, if you're big cheese, if you like big cheese, that is a nice one. I recommend it. What's up, Cacturn? It comes apart. It comes apart. There's different pieces to it. So you have the base and then everything else is like an attachment. Mint Oreo chip blizzard. Yum. That sounds good. I haven't been to DQ in forever. A DQ ice cream cake. Yum, that sounds good too. Ice cream cakes are so underrated. Whenever like best dessert topic comes up, nobody ever says ice cream cake. It's like cookie, brownie, blah blah blah. Where's my goat? I get an ice cream cake for my birthday every year. Sell dip cones? Yes. Chocolate ice cream with chocolate dip cone. A delectable treat. Ooh, brownies. I mean, brownies are good. Listen, brownies are very good. They still have those I just saw them in a store the other day. They still have the Carvel ice cream cakes. Those are the ones I used to get as a kid. Just the store-bought ones. But in the recent years, I usually get like a Cold Stone cake or one of those like ice cream place cakes. They're better. I did Cacturn. Too bad YouTube's not showing that video to anybody. That was a great opening. Yeah, my DQ is a little far away. Actually, the last time I went to DQ is when I visited Tyler and they had the Superman movie Blizzard. That was super good. Oh, they retired the chocolate soft serve. How could they? Favorite Blizzard flavor? The cotton candy's good. Tyler, I summoned you. We talk about DQ. I think they still turn it upside down. Doesn't have cake in it. You need a good mix. You need to have proper amounts of both cake and ice cream. Oh, you guys have a Biscoff one? Reese's is a classic. Actually, speaking of McDonald's, their hot fudge sundaes are underrated. Their hot fudge is so... It feels so bad for you. It's so yummy. But I actually tried a caramel sundae the other day. That was really good. I'm going through like a caramel phase right now. I'm in a very caramel phase of my life right now. Oh, the Butterfinger Blizzard. Butterfingers. Vanilla with M&Ms. Strawberry. Oh, you like to bake? That's fun. I think baking feels harder than cooking. You have to have there's an exact science to baking. Oh, did they really change the recipe? That sucks. McDonald's order. 10-piece nugs, medium fry, large drink, sweet and sour sauce. Ooh, homemade soup, yum. Every time me or my family have attempted to make soup, it just never turns out that great. Not good soup. There's Oreo, there's M&M. Then they usually have some like other flavors. Baked a Black Forest cake and got nauseous for the rest of the day. Oh, that sucks. That's the beauty of baking. Hot garbage. To me, it's like the actual like baking, the oven stuff. Because my oven, I don't know, my oven feels like it sabotages me a lot. The ones on the outside are getting crispy, but the ones in the middle haven't cooked yet fully. Oh, cheddar brock is one of my favorite soups. Love some good cheddar brock. Because your pans are blocking the heat flow? That makes sense. Apparently Wendy's has like a Sonic the Hedgehog kids meal right now with a bunch of like trading cards. I haven't been to Wendy's in quite a bit. I wanted to try the Minion Frosty, but I never did. Yeah, don't tell the scalpers. The foil was blocking the heat flow. I've thankfully never had an incident where the pizza, like, melted through the rack. I've seen that happen to people before, and that seems traumatic. The pizza just melts through the bars. Some of you might think I'm a pizza heathen, though, because with some frozen pizzas, I just prefer to microwave them. They're more chewy that way. Although if it's like pizza from a restaurant, I'll reheat it in my air fryer. I do like reheating pizza in the air fryer. It comes out crispy. Nice and crispy. Some pizzas, especially like frozen pizzas, they won't fit in my air fryer. My air fryer basket is not that big. Sometimes when I reheat slices, I have to kind of play Tetris with them and organize them in a way so they'll fit. A big air fryer. Some air fryers even have like 2 baskets. I think all the fancy Ninja ones do. I was talking to my mom about Ninja has like a new microwave. It's like it can do everything, but it's like $500. Youch. Your first Z crystal? Nice. Air fryers have become so standardized that it's weird when you have a frozen thing and it doesn't have air fryer instructions. It's like, oh. Weird. I bet a lot of people out there don't even bother with their oven anymore.
Welcome back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why did Twitch... gonna have to turn the Twitch alert off. But Michael Jackson, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for the support. You can just make up air fryer instructions. You can, yes. Oh, you've got a gas oven? Does anyone have an induction oven where you can just like set the pan on the countertop and it'll cook? I want one of those. You have one, I'm jealous. I feel like newer houses have those. Oh, is it nice? What is this song? A raving rabbit song. Incredible. Although, to be honest, chat, if I could replace an appliance, I'd replace my refrigerator. My fridge stinks. It drips water in the back sometimes. It's very annoying. I don't need to have a refrigerator with like a screen in it though. They're doing a little too much with some modern smart fridges. I don't need to be able to play like Skyrim or Doom from my refrigerator. That seems like a bit overkill. I just need to keep food cold. Yeah, that's the exact same problem I have, Gyarados. The freezer is just way too small. Like, old school refrigerators have the crappiest freezers in them. Crappy dishwashers are the worst kitchen appliances, yes. Also 3,200. Yeah, I feel like refrigerators are prone to just crapping out on you. Sorry, Katamari song. Ooh, an ice maker. Have ice makers gotten better yet? I remember I looked into ice makers not too long ago, but they're so big and they sit on your counter. And some of them don't even keep your ice, like, permanently cold. You still have to transfer it to your freezer. It's like, what's the point then? But I would love to have, like, a nugget ice maker. Oh, that'd be so nice. Because I swear to God, my ice cube trays, you buy new ice cube trays and it's all fine and good, and then like a year later it's like the ice deteriorates in quality. You crack it and it's just like little bits, or it's hard to get the ice cubes out at all. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with my ice cube trays. Yeah, maybe a silicone one would be better. I like the ones with a cover, though, so it doesn't get, like, freezer smell. I don't know why, but freezer burn stuff just... I don't know, gives me the ick. You take something out from, like, the back of your freezer that's been in there for, like, years, and it's just got a 3-inch layer of freezer burn ice on it. My pantry's entirely too small, too. The way they designed houses back in the day is so infuriating. Again, I was talking to my mom about this earlier, but one of my grandmother's house, she had this huge master bedroom and then the tiniest shittiest bathroom you've ever seen. Why are so many old houses designed like that? Her master bedroom was nice and spacious, and then you have a closet for a bathroom. There's so many houses built, I don't know, 50s, 60s when that happened. It's like, who the hell designed these houses? Who wants the world's smallest bathroom in your master bedroom? Yeah, dirt block houses. Like, I don't need to have, you know, a bathroom the size of a house or anything, but geez. Newer houses are getting condensed too. Oh, don't get me started on like all the flippers. All the house flippers that do the worst half-assed job and then turn around and sell the house for like a bajillion profit. Closets and garages in his house designs. Good lord. Yeah, who needs closets? Just store all your clothes on the floor. Who cares? Yeah, there's like no built-ins in old houses. My closet doors that I have aren't even aligned properly. Like, I'm looking at my closet right now, and the space on the right side 2 doors is different from the space on the 2 left doors. It's just such a terrible design. It's so bad. Who's done this? Full of flippers trying to buy the homes. Oh, God. We gotta buy this house and turn every piece of charm into white. White blank slate. Oh man, having heated floors, you got big bucks. If you have heated bathroom floors, you're making cash money. I don't even have the room in my bathroom to have like a towel warmer. Scalpers. House scalpers. Yes, more beige, please. Waiter, waiter, more beige, please. I lived in an apartment once that had the worst kitchen ever. I feel like apartments always have like tiny, shitty little kitchens. You paint over the fly that landed on your wall. I remember exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes I get, when I browse TikTok, I get like inspectors. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to watch them do their jobs. Especially when they have horrendous flipped houses. And I'll never forget, this guy went into a flipper house and the bathroom was so poorly done. The floor was uneven from the sloshing because it was leaking so badly in there. Which, that's all just gonna turn to mold. Live in La Vida mold. Yeah, the landlord special. Won't someone think of the landlords? There are some houses around me that are just so expensive and they're in the worst. They're either like on highways behind retail stores and then they're like $800 to $1 million. Bruh. Oh, oh, jeez. HOAs are filled with some of the worst people on the earth. Homeowners associations, deeply evil. Deeply evil. Like, if I was to buy a house, I would definitely like to not live in a homeowners association. You have to pay fees. They actively charge you for the honor and privilege of being in an HOA. One time where I lived, we had the HOA complain about a bird feeder. Hey, you like feeding birds? Frick you. It's not up to our standards. No feeding the forest creatures allowed. Rurally with property. That would be what I would want to do. Like, buy, you know, hypothetically, if I had money for this, buy land and then build my own house. Yeah, HOAs are nasty. When I was a kid, I lived in like a townhouse community. And we had a mean name for him. But he would always walk around with his little clipboard, writing all the dings down for all the people who dare to break the rules. That's the type of people you're gonna find in homeowners associations, like pencil pushing, like note clipboard taking old folks who have nothing better to do with their time. Usually retired, looking for problems, looking to start problems. Ooh, a library room? That would be so cool. I would love to have like a secret passage in my house. Make my house like a fantasy castle. Yeah, come suffer with me in the Safari Zone, old man. Yeah, the secret passage behind a bookcase. I would want a really nice, like, sunroom with a lot of screens and stuff. Where it's, like, outdoors, but not outdoors to let all the mosquitoes in and find me. Ooh, a loft with a spiral staircase. You can't go wrong with a spiral staircase. You really can't. Yeah, I'd love a balcony. Like, to be able to, like, have a balcony on the master that I could, like, sit outside. Or a deck. A house with a basement. Basements can be a little problematic, too. I've had a basement flood or two in my day. Like, they give you a lot of space and extra storage, but sometimes they do indeed just flood. A Lego room. Now we're talking. The room of requirement. I want that mirror. I don't even know what I would see, but it would be cool. Yeah, don't put all your scalped Pokemon cards in the basement. I definitely didn't see that happen to a scalper a few weeks ago. Don't put all your sealed scalped cards in your basement. Uh-oh. Yeah, room for storing your 86 GameCubes and your 97 Japanese copies of Pokemon Platinum. Haunted. Ooh, an arcade room. I remember watching those god-awful... I almost said Jeffrey Dahmer. What the hell is this? Jeffree Star. different Jeffrey. Ugh. I remember the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star documentary and watching those just because I was curious to see his big gaudy mansion. Is it a hell of a switch? What's Jeffrey even up to these days? Is he still, like, being performative on his farm? I love rich people when they just have way too much time and money on their hands and they're like, I'm just gonna start a farm. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so rich, I'm just gonna go buy humongous property and just start a farm. That's what I'm gonna do. Casper. At least Casper's a friendly ghost. A Target shelf full of packs. You know, maybe it would. Yeah, I haven't considered being rich. That's true. I've not even considered that. I think Jeffree Star had a big arcade room, if I remember correctly. He had just a giant room with like 20 different arcade machines. Think of how much money in that room alone. Those big fancy pinball machines, like there's that Pokemon pinball machine, those are not cheap. And what's interesting about them is that you can buy like a really bare bones version, but then they offer all these different upgrades. So you could get all these different add-ons and extra lights and extra bits and pieces inside the pinball machine. I think the Pokemon one was like $12K. So you could buy a car for the price of some of those pinball machines. It's nuts. Looks just like him. Uh-oh. Oh, you saw it in person? That's cool. I can't think of the company name, but yeah, there's Star Wars, they do all these like IP ones. I'm so ass at pinball though. Would I ever really want to spend that amount of money? I mean, it's a neat display piece, which I'm assuming, you know, that's what a lot of people are using them as. I don't know. How often are those pinball people... Stern, yeah, Stern. What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, we hit over 3K. So far, Jack and Squat. I don't don't know, they're super cool. There's actually there's pinball enthusiasts who make their own machines. Like, oh my god, think of how much technical stuff you have to know to do that. You have to have artistry to paint it and make it look good. You have to know how to do mechanical stuff, metal work. Yeah, I watched LGR recently was sent like a Star Wars one, which they didn't even, I don't even think they let him keep it. They rented it to him. That's how expensive these machines are. He got to rent it. But it showed up in like this huge box and he had to assemble it all. I mean, that's probably a multi-person job. There's no way those pinball machines aren't very heavy. Oh, you got your first signing from Champions? Nice. Who'd you get? They had to shut down Pokemon Go gameplay? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you gotta be a true enthusiast, that's for sure. Oh, Lycanroc? Nice. Charizard won't stand a chance. I need Nintendo or Pokemon to bring that museum thing to other museums. Next shift at the Getting Tilted factory, probably this upcoming week after Safari Week is over. I was almost thinking about running Mega Lopunny again. I think Lopunny is just so hard to stop. He's just too good. And it's almost August, so Worlds is coming up. It'll be interesting to see what that Pokemon XP event is gonna be. Or at least look like. How do you send it back? That's a good question. They probably have a system for it. Also, heads up Twitch chat. Another round of ads. Ad warning. Subscribe if you don't want to see them. See you on the flip. You want the merch? Oh, do you want that Charizard plush? I kind of like the Curlia. The Curly is cute. I think because Comic-Con's going on right now, there's an exclusive, like, Team Rocket Meowth balloon plush that they're selling. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think I showed this on stream. Every year, Worlds has an exclusive Pikachu plush, and then there's typically a few others there. Here it is. Actually, let me just click the image and make it bigger. That Curly is cute. That Curly is genuinely cute. Yeah, here's what they look like. So the Pikachu is for Worlds. The Space Pikachu, I think, is for XP. Is that like Pilot Charizard? Is that what they're going for? Tips Cat, Milady. I mean, the Space Pikachu's pretty cute. Somebody said it's at Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? But those are the World's plushies. Nothing has beaten the Pikachu plush that I got at Worlds when I went in 2014, I think. That one has a cape. It's crazy to think when I went to Worlds, chat, and again, I think it was 2014. It was all X and Y stuff. Xerneas, Yveltal, Chestnut. I waited in that merch line for hours. And what's crazy is that people are still saying TPCI manages it badly. You're a Pikachu hater. It's too bad they're allergic to having worlds on the East Coast anymore. California. 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 Japan. California. Back when Sword and Shield came out, for the finale of Sword and Shield, they had worlds in London. They did not do that for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, this is unwelcome school. I think Spain has some laws against, like, prize money or something like that, is maybe why they didn't want to actually go to Spain. Because whenever there's Spain events, they're considered special events. They're not usual, typical regionals. I think that's why. Because they have lots of heavy laws against prize money and stuff like that. Which is too bad. I mean, there's a lot of very good players from Spain that probably would have loved it being in their home turf. What's up, Terry? I mean, we knew it was going to be in California, what, 2 years ago? 2 years in a row? I don't remember if we know where Worlds is next year or not. I guess we'll find out soon. They tell us. Like GDQ. Worlds will return. Did they tell us? I can't remember. Bring it back to Hawaii. See, that's where I'd be the most. I was so jealous of all the people that got invited to the Hawaii one. California, but not San Francisco. Ooh, a Clefable team? That's fun. Crazy gambling laws? Yeah. Most of the EU regionals are in the UK or Italy or Germany, I feel like. Those are the three big ones. They don't give Australia anything anymore. We used to get Australian regionals on occasion, and they just don't bother anymore. They've iced out the Australians. I don't think there was a lot of events for Canada next year, too. I saw some people complaining about that. Yeah, everyone else has strict gambling laws in place. It's the wild, wild west here. Which, speaking of wild, wild west, Will Smith, he gave an interview the other day where he said he turned down Inception because he thought it was dumb. The amount of incredible roles Will Smith has turned down is kind of funny. Yeah, Canada does get shafted a lot. That's very true. America's hat. Inception was before the slap incident. He said no to The Matrix, no to Inception, but he said yes to M. Night Shyamalan's After Earth. Alright, dude. Okay. In Will's defense, he said they pitched it poorly to him. He said he didn't really understand it and it was pitched poorly to him, in his defense. Yeah, was that the movie where he played a superhero? I saw that in theaters. He was like a drunken superhero. Almost like kind of a little flavor of The Boys, way before The Boys. Alfred Hitchcock. I don't think he's ever played a superhero. If his character wins, I've heard that too. If Superman was a drunk loser. What if Superman was evil? Completely unexplored idea. What if Superman was like a dick? What if he sucked? I saw some people talking about the new Aang movie came out. People have been very upset about the voice acting, which again, I need to watch this movie just to see if it's as bad as people are saying. But all the awful celebrities they got for voice acting, somebody said they pulled an Invincible. All the budget went to the celebrities. It's an injustice. I see what you did there. Oh yeah, Brightburn. Didn't that have the guy that went on to play Harry Osborn in the second Amazing Spider-Man movie? I just watched Pointless Hub's video about that this evening. We're gonna make a Sinister Six movie, you guys! You thought it was fine? Roy from The Office. Owlman, yes, I know Owlman. Owlman's pretty interesting. I give DC more leeway with those types of plot lines than I do others. I feel like you could maybe call like Tony Stark a little like a reverse. But Tony Stark's usually just a hero. Sometimes he is portrayed as like drunken and incompetent. But that's usually it. Yeah, Owlman is kind of a nuts character. All those evil Justice Leaguers that aren't the Justice League are. Can't remember what Earth they're from. John Krasinski, that no matter what project he takes, the comments are always gonna be on Jim. Hey, that's how I know, have you, surely you've heard of him, chat. Jimothy, the famous raccoon who has short spine syndrome. Have we talked about Jimothy before? But I know Jimothy's been serious, because if you type in Jimothy, you actually see the little raccoon and not all Office GIFs of Jim. That's how I know Jimothy's hit the big time. When he pops up instead of Jim Office. I can share Jimothy, chat. If you haven't seen Jimothy, you're in for a treat. Jimothy has his own Wikipedia page. I need like a GIF. Can we find a GIF? That's what he looks like though, chat. That's what he looks like, and his name is Jimothy. He's got a short spine. He's just a really short raccoon. And he kind of looks like a cryptid. Who is Jimothy? Alright, know your meme. Jimothy. Oh my god.
Not every viral animal becomes famous for doing something extraordinary.
He's just a little guy. He lives in Seattle. Oh my god. Of course the oatmeal has this artwork of Jimothy. Nice to see his art hasn't changed. Update on Jimothy. Look at him, chat. He's just a tiny little bean. Jimothy. Yeah, he's been at like Mariners games. Get loud for Jimothy. But that's Jimothy. He's just a little raccoon. He's a little raccoon with a short spine. If you Googled him the other day, he would run across your stream. Or your screen. No, he's wild. He's just a wild raccoon with a condition. And his name is Jimothy. Does it still happen if you Google Jimothy? Yes. It still happens if you Google Jimothy. Let me do it again. Wait for it. Jimothy, come back! There he is! There he goes! There's Jimothy. What Jimothy the Raccoon reveals about Seattle. Jimothy Summer kicks off with art contest featuring 63 artist renditions of viral raccoon. Yeah, he's got a Wikipedia page, chat. A viral phenomenon in a Seattle neighborhood. See also Mudang, Punch the Monkey, Conrad. All of our favorites. Bless his soul. Yeah, good old Jimothy. What a nice little guy. Nothing but peace for Jimothy, I hope. Mudang is a pygmy hippo. That went... Where was Mudang from? Taiwan? Or it was a... This is Mudang. Little hot dog. Little sausage. That's Mudang. The pygmy hippopotamus. Thailand, yes. Mudang is from Thailand. Fiona. Mars. Poppy. Uh-oh, animal welfare groups have expressed concern for Mudang. Mudang's gotta be pretty big now. She's gotta be pretty big now. Mudang! Yes, that's what I named my Hippowdon. I named my Hippowdon Mudang Sr. The dad of Mudang. A pygmy hippo Pokemon? Yes! Game Freak better be taking notes at some of these viral animals. A pygmy hippo would be so cute. You know, I don't think I would publicly admit if I spent almost $1,000 on China Genshin Gacha slop, personally. Jimothy. I mean, we don't have a lot of raccoon Pokemon. I'm shocked there's not like a dedicated Tanuki Pokemon. I know they love their Tanukis. Maybe because they can't. They can't make a Tanuki Pokemon without being true to the Tanuki. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. They can't be real. Yeah, there's this, there's this, there's this little thing on Tanukis that, honestly, of more of a big thing that they probably cannot have in a Pokemon game. Balls. Yeah, why didn't Tanuki Mario have it out displayed? Are Tanuki smelly? Probably. A lot of things like ferrets and weasels stink. It would not surprise me to learn that they are smelly. I mean, Tanukis are cute. They're like just big, fluffy, raccoon-looking guys. Yeah, that's a Tanuki. That's what they look like. mean, people call them raccoon dogs. You can see why. He seems nice. That one seems kind. Gyro ball. They need to give it like a hidden, like a ability that's a reference to it. Tanuki Mario is so cute. What's everyone's favorite Mario costume? I'm very fond of Frog Mario. They should bring Frog Mario back. I love that one. Cat Mario, Metal Fire, Cape, all valid. Nintendo has cooked with Mario forms over the year. They're all cute. Penguin Mario is a lot of fun. Love Penguin Mario. 8-bit. He's got the 8 bits. Boot Mario. Gold Mario, Silver Luigi. Golem Mario, Vanish Cap. Oh, the Mario Party 2 costumes are so good. I've had Wizard Toad as my Discord profile picture for years now. I like Fire Luigi a lot. Like Fireflower Mario, all-timer classic, but Luigi really pulls those colors off. He be looking slick. Metal Mario. The Metal Mario song in 64 is so catchy. You just want to, like, do a jig when you hear it. They never did it again. That would be such a hit. Imagine the next Mario Party is like a D&D, like, tabletop experience theme. People would go apeshit for that. It's free real estate. $64 bits, no more, no less. Thought that Bibby was shiny for a second. Wonder if we'll ever get another Mario Maker. Oh, Sonic Heroes has some good tracks. Mario Maker 1 was such a phenomenon. It was so big, and then I feel like nobody really cared about Mario Maker 2. Wing Cat Mario. I love the aesthetics of it, but flying as Wing Cat Mario I always struggled with. 3 weeks straight. Yeah, I love the YouTube algorithm, said no one ever. What could they even do with Mario Maker 3? Would they do, like, custom Wonder levels, or do, like, new Super Mario Brothers? What could they do? Oh, Propeller Mario feels so cheesy. Propeller Mario feels like one of the most busted ones. Oh, yeah. If we want to talk about worst Mario forms, it's Spring Mario, and it's not a competition. Spring Mario made me rage as a kid playing Galaxy. And then you watch a speedrunner do it, and it's the easiest shit in the world. Oh, I saw that Summoning Salt video. Yeah, they had to rush before the servers turned off. Bring back Flood. Yeah, I'm good. I don't even want another Odyssey. I don't want a sequel to Odyssey. I just want new Mario. Just new Mario, new gimmicks, new movement, new everything. Luigi's Casino. A classic, by the way. Oh, yeah, because there's a casino in Sunshine. That's where that, Boo Boss is. There's a lot to like about Sunshine, like, visually and music-wise. I don't think it's completely worthless. Sunshine's got great vibes. Yes, Spring Mario is the worst one. Completely agree. Galaxy, I never really liked Rock Mario in Galaxy either. Miss gambling in children's video games? Yeah, me too. That level in Sunshine where you have to jump on the lily pads and get to the end. Ugh, terrible. It totally makes sense that there would be a casino there, let's be real. Seriously, was Miyamoto and the gang, like, hitting the casino after every day at work? Because we have the pachinko level, the casino itself. They were going hard on the casino streets. You know what Golem Mario is? Or Rock Mario? It's Graveler from Pokopia. Dragon Quest has a really elaborate casino in it. Oh, they do, yes. I remember seeing an insane video of a Japanese guy that came out of a casino and was just, like, wailing. He clearly had lost everything. In broad daylight, too. Just in the middle of the street, just kind of wailing. Ooh. You hate to see it. No more pachinko for you, buddy. I've never gambled. I mean, I don't ever go places where there's gambling machines, but I might put in a few bucks and that's it. I couldn't think about how the odds are always against you. Like, these machines are built for you not to win. Yeah, I gamble with the TCG, no kidding. Yeah, I've never even been to a casino. Yeah, even if I lost 10 bucks, I'd be pissed. Seriously, same. Casinos reek of desperation. I love that gif of all the old folks sitting at the casino and they're just like tapping the buttons. Man, I really gotta turn the Twitch notifications off. Nick, thanks for the raid. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Did Twitch even give me my promised emote slots now that I'm using their crappy alerts? They did! Okay. They did. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, don't talk to me about the odds. I know odds. I mean, sometimes it's even difficult to win, like state fair games. Not even, like, big casino machines. You ever tried to get one of, like, the PlayStation 5s out of one of those, like, keyhole machines in the mall? Good luck. Oh, we've been hunting a whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. It's because Twitch is forcing me to use their crappy alert system to get new emotes. Where is it? I hate navigating Twitch's sidebar. I'll fiddle-faddle with it later. Yeah, this is Beta Whooper. Also, the streets know as Booper. To get shinies than money at your local casino. Yeah, probably. Your Wii U just takes up space. You could sell it. My Wii U is hanging out in my closet right now. What's up, Rescue Squad? I mean, one time I got, like, a plush Eagles football out of a Friendly's plushie machine. Does that count? Is that a huge win? Your winner! Okay, again, great Sonic song, not the vibe. Sell your Wii U and get one copy of Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I'm surprised they're not even more money at this point. One of these days I want to get my Wii out and take the faded yellowing skin that I put on it and switch it out for like an actual like cool plate or something like that. I'd love to get the lime green one. I was obsessed with the lime green Wii as a kid. Japanese copy worth as much as an English one? Probably not. I mean, we joke about it, but seriously, every time I check out Shiny Hunters that have like 900 games open, they are seriously all using the Japanese copies. Because they're cheaper to get. What's the most expensive Pokemon game right now? I know Gale of Darkness is very expensive. Did it go down in price when they re-released it for NSO? Pokemon Box? Black and White have gotten expensive, haven't they? Which is crazy. Think about how many copies of those Pokemon games exist. Millions. Tons of them. So many. Get out. Come on, Leaf Green. Oh my god, Leaf Green is so slow. Heart Gold, Soul Silver go for $250 each now. Damn, that's crazy. That's too much money. I could probably get a ton of money if I sold my Heart Gold copy because I still have the box. I still have the Ho-Oh figure that came with the pre-order. I still have my Poke Walker. I'm not gonna sell it, but if I ever like desperately needed cash, I could, I guess. Yeah, is $250 like new with the box and everything? You gotta be careful of fakes too. Just got a copy of Black for $80. I remember the day Heart Gold Soul Silver came out. Wow, you never even pulled the tab out of the Poke Walker battery? The Poke Walker was such a cool thing. Like, I feel like Game Freak's never gonna do anything like that ever again. We're never getting another Poke Walker. That was like a one-of-a-kind, one-time thing. That pedometer was one of the best pedometers in the world, too. They didn't even cheap out on, like, the manufacturing of it. It wasn't, like, a cheap little piece of shit thing. It was one of the most accurate pedometers you could have gotten at the time. I'll never forget that Macari Japan seller where they just had a ton of really sneaky fake Pokemon cards for sale. I feel like the Pokeball control, what was it called? The Pokeball Plus? How much was it back in the day? Was it 80 or 60 bucks or something? It was not included, because of course it wasn't. It was like that crappy thing they released for Pokemon Go, where it's like a bracelet with a single button on it. I actually bought one of those when they first came out, and then later resold it for a lot more money. Because they were rare. People were scalping them back when they came out, and I managed to grab a restock and try it out, and was like, wow, this is extremely lame. I put it back in the box, and I resold it. $200? Wow. No, this was just like again, it was a bracelet with a button. It did not give you... The Pokeball Go Plus was the thing with Mew from Let's Go. I mean, I don't think we're ever gonna get a game like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee ever again, either. That felt like a one-time, hey, we made the most successful app, like, on the planet. No casuals that got into Pokemon Go, please play our games. Like, that's never gonna happen again. But what about Let's Go Togepi? A built-in Pokemon Go Plus item in the game, so the game can spin stops and things when you aren't playing. Who even needs to play games anymore? Just automate everything. Road Rashed 64. Ooh, we got Payday 2. Pokemon Go auto clicker. Yes, that's what that is. Pokemon Go auto clicker. Pogo players can't even be bothered to play the game anymore. I remember when they put the speed limit on Pogo when it first came out and how pissed I was. I remember people had tricks of like faking steps to hatch eggs by like attaching your phone to a ceiling fan or something insane like that. From looking down constantly. Man, I've been thinking about that the other day. Like, I need to do some, like, neck exercises. Create a Lego contraption that pushes buttons. You all know how I feel about all those shiny hunters that don't even, like, play the games. Posture is important, yes. It's too hard to not shrimp. I sit in my chair like a little goblin. Big shrimpin'. Call me Mega Gyarados. I think it's because I've been playing Digimon Up lately. I got the notification, my phone was like, oh, I noticed you've been playing your phone for 2 extra hours lately. And I'm like, oh, have I? Great, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Really funny the tricks people will come up with to get around like actually playing the game as intended, like tying your phone to a ceiling fan, or I can't even remember the tricks people were using. Early Pokemon Go YouTube was a wild place. Yeah, the Digimon Up stuff is like, some people are being like extremely toxic over it for some reason. Like, yes, it's a shallow mobile idle game, but I don't think you need to get that bent out of shape over it, you know? Also, if you're playing Digimon Up, chat, pro tip. In training, rookies and above, I'll give you a big stat boost. So I actually have hatched all my eggs and got them to in training for some extra stats. I didn't even realize the Tamers Digimon play they play the Tamers song and not Braveheart. Heckin' Braveheart. Up already has a lot of people, a lot of bots posting in the chat, too. Go to blablabla.com and get 300,000 bajillion gems. 3,400. Alright, let's get to 3,500. And then tomorrow's the last day of Safari Week, I think. Well, it'll be my last day. And then next week, chat, we'll return to the Fire Red versus Leaf Green hunt. Probably play some champions, get a Dynamax adventure going. Oh, I keep accidentally selecting Ponyta. I remember when Pokemon Go had, like, no security, so people could spoof. Also, I didn't realize this, speaking of Pokemon mobile games, but you can buy Pokemon Pocket cards on eBay. How the hell does that work? Because people were talking about the EX set coming back, and somebody said, I really want that Professor Oak, and then somebody replied and said, buy it for $5 from eBay. How do you pull enough Professor Oaks where you can start selling them? What type of enterprises are these people running? Oh, I spoofed in Pogo before. I went to San Francisco. What a place that was. Pokestops everywhere, as far as the eyes could see. Honestly, it was kind of fun seeing all the different stops and like, oh, cool, I never been here. I used to do it for community days too, because I would go and just like go to Europe where it would start earlier. This was a long time ago. I don't even play Pogo anymore. Nobody get mad at me, okay? It's not that serious. I mostly did it because I was bored. Yes, Japan was popping off. I remember there was like I went to like a Korean area, like a South Korean mountain once, and it's like, wow, this is cool. It was just kind of neat to see all the places, all the stops. No, that's the saddest hot dog I've ever seen. Universal food is insanely overpriced. I watched Mammoth Club do like a throwdown of all the Disney water parks in Volcano Bay, Universal's water park, and their little entrees were starting at like $20. Jesus Christ. I remember there was like, where was it? It was like a place, I spoofed to a place in like South America for Reggie Ice. I think it was Reggie Ice, and I was just like in Chile or something, just chilling with a Reggie Ice. I remember being in Paris. I would spoof to Paris because the Eiffel Tower, like Paris, was popping off. I would get some of the exclusive region Pokemon over there too. I was so worldly. Oh, you still can't get Keldeo? Felipe is such a scammer. All that man does is scam. All that man does is tell lies and scam. There's nothing worse than all the people that would immediately take over the gym and then put like a Slacking or a Blissey in there. Speaking of which, I'll try to catch Chansey again. Maybe you have Lucky Egg. Yeah, Corbeau's just, Gary Stu with all knowledge. Will Gen 10 possibly get high sales? It's a Pokemon game. Is that a question? Wait, what's the pattern? I gotta review. Did I throw 3 balls yet? No, I don't think I have. It's bait, bait, ball, 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 bait, ball, ball. Chansey is eating. Yummy. Come on, you big egg. She's too busy eating. Scrumptious snack. CA might be the worst written game you've played? You've played X and Y, right? In Sword and Shield? I mean, it's not, the bar is in hell, but... Worst? Like, of all time? I'm kind of lost. Chance, you are such an annoying Pokemon. I've lost track of what the pattern is. Alright, three, toss 3 balls now. 3. No. No. I mean, the thing with Sword and Shield is that there's just not a lot there. Like, writing the story was such an afterthought for them, and it's so apparent. Chansey's eating. Chansey made my playlist stop. Chansey, you're pissing me off now. Chansey, you're making me angry. Ugh, just flee at this point. Jesus, stop wasting my time. I've actually wasted enough Pokeballs. I'm going to leave and come back. Just in case I sincerely get a shiny. You big fat egg. Shoot, it was so close. I'm not even feeding you anymore. You're not getting any more free snacks out of me. Yeah. Bitch. Bitch. I am gonna replay Sword soon, though, chat. I do need to go out and buy a copy, though. I'm gonna buy it used, not new. Not gonna buy a new copy. How expensive is it to buy a homebrewed Switch? Asking for a friend. No 420. Not feeling dank tonight, Venonat? I've told this story before, but I have a core memory of being in the grocery store, specifically in the bread aisle, trying to catch the first Chansey I saw in Pokemon Go, and it fled. It left me mauling in a grocery store. Redoing half of Go Fest because they botched the raids. I swear that happens every year. How? How, after all these years, are they still screwing events up? How have they not gotten it down? It's very high maintenance. Yeah, I have seen that. I've looked into it. Just now I have all my leaf green shinies on my Switch 1, so I'm scared. Homebrewing is always just a big pain in the ass. I've homebrewed a few things before. Never fun. The meat section of a grocery store. This grocery store had a stop too, so I would always play Pogo there because they had a stop. Hey Parasect, what's up? Oh, not much. Also, you just said Grimer. I don't know why I read that as Glamora. Glamoras love grocery stores. Yeah, Chansey and bread. Name a better combo. A Chansey sandwich. You've heard of a Jill sandwich. Now get ready for... But seriously, I think X and Y are the worst written Pokemon games. By far. Well, I do need to replay Sword and Shield. But I don't remember them. Again, there's just not much there. They just didn't bother writing a story. It's just like bits and pieces of something. Kind of connected. X and Y felt like, I don't know, their heads were up their asses and they're taking big whiffs. I want to make the world beautiful. When Callum and Serena are like, actually, both sides. No, actually, I don't think Lysander... We gotta hand it to Lysander in any way, actually. Well, hold on. I don't think ZA fixed Kalos at all. If anything, ZA's awkward writing is almost like a sequel. The Revenge, The Return. Also, speaking of Return of the ads, chat. Last ads of the night are about to play. They chose to further develop all the worst parts of X and Y's story. Absolutely, yes. I don't think Lysander needed to come back at all. And then they introduced 900 new, obnoxious, very similar characters. Pokemon characters are so damn one note. Like, tell me anything about Ivor. Oh, he clumsy. He breaks stuff. Great. What a memorable character. He's so deep. Yeah, I'm not sure why Emma exists at all either, Cacturn. She's one of the worst written characters this series has ever shat out. I would almost I almost feel like her writing, especially in ZA, feels malicious. Like, her character genuinely gives me bad vibes. Nah, Ivor's not cool enough to be a Giga or a Chad. He's just a dumb oaf. Like, the fact that there's so... I don't know. That Emma's a... I could write an essay about her. I remember the leak said Zero Sick was in the game, which is very funny considering he is absolutely not. Like, I think they were confusing Gristle or whatever. Gristle. Seriously, that sounds like the type of meat you would throw down the drain after butchering a creature. You know what, Chansey? Frick you. I'm not wasting my time anymore. Yeah, Zinnia is also written completely in Zinnia's following the same X and Y style writing where she just speaks in gibberish. Aster, like she just brings up words. She's just saying shit. It helped when I taught my Venusaur Return in Leaf Green. That made Venusaur hit those Pokemon a little bit better. Aster. A lot of the characters from that era have like a... How do I phrase this? An anime feel to them, parentheses, derogatory. Could always catch something like a Geodude that might help. Geodude. Yeah, she breaks into your house. She's such a quirk chungus. I remember when even like Steven was like, who the hell is this? when you have to confront her in the Maz Deep space station. And Steven's like, Okay. Who is this sassy lost child? Oh, we're chazzing it up! Chazz it up! Chazz it up! Chazz it up! Chazz it up! Johnny, thanks for the 1K bits! I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're chazzing it up now. Maybe that will make a shiny appear. Yeah, she told Steven he doesn't get it. You just don't get it. You should have called Steven cringe. You wouldn't get it. How old is Zinnia supposed to be? How old are any Pokemon characters supposed to be, I guess? 18. I don't know, depending on the age, you could maybe you could maybe see that in a problematic light. Yeah, Emma's like one of the few characters we've gotten a hard age confirmation on. Mr. Fuji is 32. My man. I love when characters get shown when they're children and they're just like shrunken down versions of themselves. They barely look any different. Maybe they have shorter hair. And that's what makes them different looking. Do you think she looks 12? My favorite thing about Emma is when she doesn't know what school is. Yeah, because I'm sure all orphans are just completely clueless about anything. Great writing, Game Freak. What is this school you speak of? Like she's from, like, the 1400s. I don't know what this school is. Yeah, she's working at Looker's Detective Bureau and she never went to school? Can she even read and write? This whole time, she's like completely illiterate. Can't read or write. Mimi does it for her. I will never forget that cutscene in ZA where she runs off like Naruto. That sent me. I still think about that. It's like, you guys are taking the piss so hard right now. What is this? Oh, good thing Looker knows how to teach children how to read. What's up, Enzo? Overtime? There's overtime? Am I getting paid? We're kind of just out here, you know? Tomorrow's the final day. Lily's story? Lily's story was a big improvement over anything in X and Y. It wasn't perfect. But it feels like night and day. Really a lot of illiterate people. Man, what are these... I remember being taught how to read when I was like a baby by my parents. Like, what are these people doing? How old is Lily supposed to be? Yeah, maybe around like 13. Gladian in the older teens. Lusamine was fun. At least Lusamine in Sun and Moon. I'm not talking about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I wouldn't mind a villain like her again. I'm so curious to see what we're gonna get for, like, a villain character or a villain team for Gen 10. Like, what is that situation gonna look like? Is it gonna be like Gen 9, where there's not really, like, a quote-unquote villain or villainous team? Because the Sada Turo robot does not. Like, they're like, hey, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm about to turn evil. They're like, listen, I'm about to go beat boop and evil robot killer. I'm so sorry. Please defeat me. Okay, thanks, bye. AI generated lessons. Jesus, our future children are screwed. It's bleak. I officially diagnosed you with ligma. Sometimes I think Rhyhorn looks like it's gonna be coppery, but he never is, or she never is. Sister Wooper, why can't you be shiny, Wooper? Not a shiny in sight. I hope the cast in Gen 10 is smaller. That's, I think, one of my big problems with ZA is that there's just too many characters. Like, very few people can pull off effective writing for a big cast of characters. There's just too many of them. I think ZA would have been much better if they had cut down that cast a little bit. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for the raid. How's it going? I've been shiny hunting in the Safari Zone and the Great Marsh for quite a while, but no shiny to speak of. Well, yet. I've got the rest of the stream in tomorrow. But it's not looking good. Like I said, chat, I hope you guys are having better luck than I am in here. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, people... I can't even remember the maid character's name. I can't even remember. I feel like you could have cut Ivor. I hate Ivor. Yeah, if they had just kept, Urbane, Tawny, Lita, and Naveen, and just focused on them as a tight-knit group, that would have been a lot better. The amount of times they make you refight all those characters in the DLC as filler, too, is insane. Oh, you're also doing Safari Week. Nice. Yeah, that's true. That's what I liked about Black and White as well. Like, Sharon and Bianca both get their own moments. No, you failed a shiny Psyduck and Fire Red. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, having to go to specific hyperspace zones and then you just have to fight these annoying characters over and over again. It's like, oh, okay. Filler much? Just in case you get Starly. Well, thank you for the raid and for the good luck. I appreciate it. Shiny hunting Squirtle. There are quite a few people in my chat that are still stuck in Oak's lab. Very tragic. I hope you can be freed soon. I know, Cacturn. Isn't that crazy? Like, so much of Out of Game Freak is like, we want you to be friends and Pokemon and friends. And then think of how much interaction there actually is with your Pokemon. Not much. Like, you have a cute scene with your starter in the beginning of the game, and then do you ever, like, really do or interact with them ever again? No. I mean, I don't know. They probably do that because people ditch their starters, right? Maybe that's why they don't have it. But, like, what if you don't ditch your starter? I feel like a good chunk of people don't ditch their starters. If there's extra cutscenes and stuff, I feel like that would incentivize players to not ditch them. I don't know, it's lame. I know, Pokopia has so many charming Pokemon interactions. It's great. Bloody lovely. It's lovely. I'm excited for the Pokopia DLC. Alright, just about at 3,500, and then we'll probably do a few more after that. And then continue this on tomorrow. Good night, Cacturn. Have a good one. You replaced your Feraligatr with a shiny one? That's funny. I don't want to play with you anymore. Yeah, Kyogre can't join. It'd be nice to have, like, a underwater place for Kyogre to hang out. Kyogre being southern in Pokopia still makes me laugh. Like, I don't know how, but it's fitting. They nailed it. They got him. That's Kyogre. Now we need to get Groudon. Where's Gordon? They gave us Volcanion instead of Groudon. Which is kind of an enlightened choice. I kind of respect that. Like, I love Groudon, but when do we ever get to see Volcanion in anything? Are they having all 4 turtles? Or April, or like Splinter, or anybody else? Casey? Yeah, we haven't gotten Rayquaza in Pokopia yet. Don't tempt them. Don't tempt them. I remember when they added the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Injustice. That was a crazy one. Oh, they get a track too? That's nice. Sonic and Minecraft Steve and Avatar Aang can drive through New York now. Great. What's the use in splashing? How have they never... how did they avoid, I'm surprised they never gave Magikarp, like, a Z move in Gen 7. Like, the internal jump or something like that. Where Magikarp... Z-splash. Did they? Am I forgetting that they actually did do that? If I forgot about it, though, it can't be that good. Who did they give exclusive Z moves to? I remember Mimikyu. I remember Komao, Eevee, Pikachu, Necrozma, for whatever that counts. Yeah, Mew got one. It was like Genesis something. Mew loves Phil Collins. It raises attack 3 stages. Oh, that's good as hell. That's very good. That would have made Gyarados insane. 3 stages, like a +3 in 1 turn. That's quite good. If they bring Z-Splash back for champions, Gyarados is gonna be doing numbers. That's quite good. Yeah, that's right. Snorlax had Pulverizing Pancake. That's like the only one I remember the name of. PP. The starters all had them too, didn't they? Didn't Primarinas get like copyright claimed? Remember a lot of the Z moves were prone to getting copyright claimed. The worst part of the Z-move era was when VGC trainers would try to, like, do the dance on stage. Never worked. I know what you're going for, but sit your ass down, bud. Mimikyu can learn that? Oh my god, that's insane. +3 Mimi back in Gen 7? Before it got nerfed? That's insane. That's monstrous. I guess I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on all the Z crystals and Z moves and stuff whenever they roll around in Champions, which I don't think that's gonna be for a long time. I think they'll keep going with Megas until Gen 10, and then we'll get all the Gen 10 stuff. And then for Legends Galar, they're gonna bring back Dynamax. But after that, I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I wonder if they decided to pick Kalos and do ZA because of the Megas. Like, they wanted champions to launch with Megas. I don't know, Justin. What do you think? I think they're gonna carry Megas through. I don't know. You think they might swap to like D-Max or Z crystals next year? That seems too soon. Who knows though? I'm just guessing. I have no information. Because we don't even have all the megas in the game yet. We might get them all in September. Or maybe they'll drip feed us even more. We'll get like Absol and Lucario and then Garchomp and Baxcalibur later. I don't know. Eager for the Z crystals to return. Yeah, it sucks that we have to wait until September for a new regulation. Gliding air extreme gear, that's fun. Love the extreme gear. Shout out to my boy Jet. Jet the bird! Jet the bird! Reach but never catch. Yeah, you can get Gyarados early if you want. Z moves were actually peak. I wouldn't be surprised if those existed. Sun and Moon Gen 7 fans are very loud. I wouldn't be surprised if those existed already. Are they gonna add Jet into that Avatar fighting game? I wouldn't be surprised if they added Jet. Hello. Wily Castle. Dr. Wily and Eggman should collaborate. This is my wife, Sapphire Fire. What was Sokka's stupid name? Wang Fire or something like that? Oh, good old Sokka. Saw a Wooper. Not just any Wooper, Beta Wooper. Also known around these parts as Booper. Look, there he is. It's him. It's da Boopa. I can't believe Wooper has betrayed me like this. Man, Gulpin would have been such a fun shiny. I'm so sad. Wang Fire. The Avatar comics are not good. I do not like them. I am not a fan. Bullet Seed, I guess it depends on if your Ivysaur has, is either adamant nature or has higher attack stat. You could. Actually, wait a minute. It's Gen 3. Never mind. It's all special. I mean, yes, then. It probably would be decent. I'm like, wait a minute. That's Gen 3. Wait a minute. But Bullet Seed's one of the few physical grass moves I think of, so... I always think of it as being physical, but no, it's special. Ugh, the stuff with Azul is so awful. They basically gave Zuko a new sister to replace Azula. Kind of fucked up. A little bit messed up, TBH. Kinda messed up. See ya, Yeti. I think we'll get to 3550 chat and then call it, and then carry on, continue on for the last day tomorrow. Yes! They gave Zuko, like, they find his mom, and his mom started a new family, so he has, like, a replacement stepsister. I'm fully serious. I'd probably replace poison powder, because it's not that accurate. Leech Seed can get you some good chip damage if you need it. Fire-based fictional family. Are there other fire families out there? Did I find something? I have found nothing. Sadly. What does my Venusaur have? My Venusaur well, it has Sweet Scent, because that's what you need for the Elemental movie, you're right. My Venusaur has Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, Return, and I used to have Leech Seed. That's what I replaced with Sweet Scent. I'll probably get rid of Sweet Scent after Safari Week is over. I mean, I should keep it because we'll probably be back here next year. You know, unless Game Freak ever wants to release Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Oh yeah, those lame-ass My Hero characters. Blah. I'll stick with my boy Zuko. I mean, Leaf Green's gone many encounters now without a shiny. You never know. Yeah, do I replace my Venusaur? You never got me a shiny. I don't want to play with you anymore. Nah, I can't disrespect Wasabi like that. I can't disrespect Wasabi. Yes, that's true. You can't complete the national decks without them. Also, it's free real estate. Fire Red and Leaf Green made them like $80 million in the first 2 weeks the games were out. For just re-releasing some paid ROMs. Alright, chat. Last check of the night. And we'll do the champs check too, why not? And nothing. What a surprise. What a frickin' surprise. You know, I'm just closing the game. I'm just closing the game. I didn't even catch a Chansey tonight to check if it had the lucky egg. What is Cordy sending me? Okay, anyway, Cordy. Alright, chat. Champs check. So far, I've only gotten one shiny in this game, and it was a Alolan Raichu. Doon, 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 doon. Nothing. Oh, hey, it's Garbodor. A Great Ball Gardevoir. Wow, this is an abysmal lineup of Pokemon. Well, Frigoraph has a mark, but... Ugh. Here's a bunch of Pokemon I could run if I wanted to lose. Here's a bunch of Pokemon I could run if I wanted to lose. I could put Pidgeot on my team. Well, unfortunate, chat. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Well, I will be back tomorrow for the last day of Safari Week. And we'll see if I can have any success on the last day. Because so far, nothing. Kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of ready to get back to Fire Red versus Leaf Green. But not yet. We got one more day left. One more chance. One more opportunity. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for all the raids, the bits, the follows, the resubs. Appreciate you all, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Oh, yeah. And once again, I did put all the Gen 4 beta stuff in its own video. If you weren't here for that. It was very fun. It was very fun. I recommend it. You sub? Nice. Thanks. Alright, everyone. See you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have better luck on the last day. We'll see. Good night, all. Bye.